So traders, the pullback continues in the metals and miners, as I've been telling you, but get ready, guys, because I believe we're starting to see it. We're getting ready for, I believe this pullback's going to end soon. We're going to get ready for another big leg to the upside. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video, because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders, let's get straight into it. A few little housekeeping before I get into this here. Firstly, if you do need some help, guys, see that trading course there. I'm giving away free access to that trading course there as well too. Also, guys, second link in the description. I'm about to close down applications for my coaching program. I've been filling up spots for the last few weeks. I'm about to close down applications for you to be able to get access to my strategy, my scanner process, and even actually to trade with me live every day as well too. If you are serious about trading the markets, guys, then this is it for you. And again, I'm closing down applications real soon, so this may be your very last chance. The second link in the description, guys. Click on that. Go for the application form out, and you can. And what will happen is you actually book a call with me personally, and I'll personally call you to see if you're a good fit. So let's have a look at the good old mining sector, guys. So what have I been saying the last few let's see here, right? So this is my good old YouTube. Man, I really I need to get better at my thumbnails. Help me guys. I need to get better at my thumbnails. How do I do my thumbnail? How do I do my thumbnails? I need to get better at it. Anyway, so as you can see, guys, right? Like I've been doing videos, and I even did a video back. Look at this here. I did a video here called "Right Market but Wrong Time." Right? A bullish start for stocks, short-term pullback for gold. This is actually, see here, short-term pullback for gold and the mining sector and so on and so forth. So I've been doing videos here, basically talking about, what's happening here and so on and so forth. Even this one right here, which is this market update right here, which was short-term pullback, but then get ready for a move, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So we see that through there. And the purpose of me bringing that up is because, as you can see with the mining sector, that we've actually been getting that, right? We've been getting that overall pullback through here. So we're getting that right now. And this is actually a really good thing. You actually want to see this. For people in the mining sector right now, this is a good thing, right? You don't want to see this thing break and then continue to run and run and run and run, because that becomes bubble territory, okay? This is actually a very healthy thing for the market. We've had a very big move up. Now we're getting a bit of a pullback, right? And then now we're probably likely to start to see a bit of a scooping action happening in the markets, right? Before we start to see this thing really, really ricochet back to the upside. Makes sense? So right now, we are getting the pullback, and the pullback is continuing out of the markets, but we're probably likely to see this maybe continue back maybe for another week or more. But then on the GDXJ, that is, when we start to see this breakout happening, it is going to go crazy. Looking on the GDX as well too. The GDX, this, as you can see, this is more like the triangle pattern that's happening through here on the GDX. We're probably likely to continue filtering through this process here before we see a breakout to the upside from that process there. So you can see what's going on through there on this GDX. But again, the GDX really needs to start to see a breaking above probably 40 to start to see that big move up overall. As you can see, like that's my main focus on the on the GDX there. So let's go have a look at the silver miners SIL for the week. And again, small little pullback, but again, we're probably going to get a bit of a pullback, and then we're probably going to start to see a big move up once we actually break this level here as well too. If we can get if the market can do this here, right? Look, check this out, right? Check this out. So if the market can go down there, and then we start to see something like that happening, guess what? Then we're probably going to start to see a really, really, really strong move back up towards here. I just see big moves coming in the mining sector, guys. It's a coming. It's a coming. Are you ready for it? I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it? I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it? I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it? I'm ready for it. Oh, I love trading, guys. I love trading, guys. And you guys might not believe this, guys, but I've had probably a 95% success rate this year. Trading with members, you guys will know this. I trade live every day in front of my members, so they would know. And out of all my trades this year, probably 15, 20 trades, 3 or 4 of them have been massive home runs, like really good trades, and I've only had 2 losses out of that. out of all those trades that I've taken this year. So just incredible trading this year, guys. Again, I do my trading live in front of people every day. So if you do need that help, guys, again, I'm taking down applications for my coaching program. If you do need help, that sort of hand-holding help every day, and you would like to start to increase your win-loss ratio like that, then again, use that application form below right now, guys. Fill it out, and I will personally speak to you on the phone, and I'll be able to see if you're a good fit. So same for the SIL. Let's go to the SILJ. The SILJ is there seems like the junior miner stocks are the ones that are like, oh, here we go, right? Here we go. So we've got a strong move up. Now we're getting a pullback through here, and then now we're sort of holding. So what I would say that we're probably likely to get the pullback, and then we're probably likely to see a really big, strong move back to the upside. So that's what I'm seeing through there when it comes to the SILJ as well from there. Let's go have a good look at silver and gold. So silver's definitely getting a bit of a sideways movement through here. What's probably likely to happen with silver is we're probably going to continue getting the sideways movement until we get the 52 to catch up, because the market likes to do this sometimes, right? We get this sort of action happening through here, right? And then we get this sort of action happening, and then we can get that sort of action happening out of silver through there. But the big thing for silver, right, is what? The big thing is like, this is probably one big bull flag, and when it breaks out, we're probably likely to see a really strong move back up to all-time new highs. The metals and miners are going to go crazy, right? Same for gold as well too. What's happening with gold? Gold is continuing what? Continuing to get this overall sideways movement from here. We're getting this here, and as you can see, look what's been happening. Nothing but sideways, but there is the big but there. Gold is going to go crazy, right? Crazy, which means good crazy, right? This market, after this pullback, is going to see one of the greatest booms we have ever seen. You think the crypto bubble was big? You think the crypto boom was big? You think the crypto money was big? I'm telling you right now, before it happens, it's coming. It's coming. The pressure's been building. It's been building for many years, right? And look at this here. Look at this here. Look at that there. What is that? For you guys that don't know much about the stock market or the markets in general, when we do something like that and it does break, we tend to get something like, that's right, off the screen. It just like disappears. Actually, wrong color. That one there, right? That one there. Anyway, guys. So that's a bit of a roundup there, guys. I want to, there's a bit of a roundup on the technical analysis side of things. Again, guys, I'm going to go into a bit of a mindset training right now. Something I've been talking about with some of the people I've been speaking to. So if you aren't income for the technical analysis, then that's it for you guys. Again, make sure you go get the free trading course, or if you do really want some coaching from me and see what I'm doing, then fill out that application form, guys, because I'm about to take that down now. So the one thing I really want to share with you guys is that I'm speaking to some of you guys on the phone, okay? And the really big thing that I'm noticing here is that some of you guys don't have any strategy that you're following. You're just following a hope, a gamble, a bet. Well, let's just see if this works out. That is the wrong thing to be doing in the markets, right? The wrong thing to be doing in the markets. We don't want to hope. We don't want to just see. Right? We don't want to be doing that sort of stuff. The only way for us to move forward in the markets is that if we have a system, a trading. What is a system? Let's just keep it really simple. It's a trading pattern. What does your pattern look like on the markets? Do you even have that? I'm seeing so many people out there right now that are losing a lot of money out of the markets, and I'm talking to them. They're like, well, when the market got to this resistance line, I sold call options. And that's my strategy. It's like, what? What sort of strategy? Like, no. A strategy, right? What does the setup look like? I promise you guys, like that's why I like people in my coaching program. I promise you, once you start to really bring your trading down to not just, oh, let's trade this and let's trade that and let's trade this and let's trade that, right? Once you start to bring it down to like, what exactly am I looking for in a good setup? What does that actually look for? What does it actually look like in the setup? And we really start to be a lot more disciplined in the markets. I promise you, you can start to turn around and like, you know, and the whole myth of more trades. I spoke to a guy recently and he's taken probably 100 trades this year. 100. Guess where his account's at? Well, what he told me it was at. Break even. It's probably down a lot from brokerage. if he's including brokerage, right? So 100 trades. How many trades have I taken? 15, 20? How many losses have I had? 2 this year. That's it. And they're only real small losses. And out of that 15, 20, I've had 3 or 4 of them be like really good winners. And like we're talking like a few 100% return winners and stuff like that. That's my success rate, right? But again, I don't trade a lot. I'm in a trade right now in the stock market. I actually moved my stop down to actually lock in a smaller profit so I can't make a loss. So this trade I'm in right now, I cannot make a loss. And we'll see what else it's got. So that's the whole thing there, guys, is like you got to stop trying to be smart. Like, oh, I'm going to try to smart this market here. You got to have some sort of system or process for you to kick butt in these markets.